Once again, good morning all. In the last lecture we were dealing with rectangular cross section which are thin. We have found the torsion, angle of twist, shear stress and maximum shear stress values. Right. Now today we are going to see some new concepts which is called as torsion of rolled section. That is nothing but this is actually an easy section, but you should know the concept very well. Okay, what is happening you should understand. See, if you take a rectangular bar and if you undergo rolling process, you might have learned what is rolling in your manufacturing technology. So if you roll it, you can make it to different shapes, right? So I am taking this rectangle and making several shapes like L section, C section, T section, I section, etc. So according to the sections, you need to apply the values of these things. The general equation is theta is this one, T is this one, tau is this one, etc. But according to, if a rolled section is given, you need to accordingly change its length, right? Okay, so this is how I have managed this breadth. Here you have only one breadth. Total distance I have given as B. Okay. Here also total distance I have given as B. But here I have put B1, B2, T. One thickness, same thickness. But here B1, B2, B3 and T1, T1, T2, T3. So in all things I have named it differently. Okay, I will tell you why. Okay, so in the first case, the theta is, so theta for rectangular cross section 3T by BT cube G. So here, since this is the B, what you have to do? It is nothing but 3T by BT cube into G itself, right? There is no change in that. Okay, if in the question they have given only up to here and then up to here, you add these two and apply this in equation. Whereas in C section, take the whole breadth, right? So the same equation will be having, provided you have taken the breadth as the whole thing. Now in this case, T section and I section, it is different. So what happens here? For T section, theta is given as 3T by, instead of B, you are going to add B1 plus B2. This is B1 plus B2. Okay, into 2T cube J, right? And tau max equation also becomes, instead of B, you are going to add B1 and B2. Now, if it's an I section and this is having several things, this is going to be different. For an I section, the theta will be 3T by B1 T1 cube plus B2 T2 cube plus B3 T3 cube into G. Okay, and similarly tau max, that means the denominator term, that means B and T are taken together, and according to if there are 4 sections, for 5 sections, you are going to add these things. Okay, that is tau max. So this, please don't mug up these things. You have to do according to the problems that they have asked. Okay, we'll do one problem on this, then you will understand, right? An angle section is subjected to torque of 50 kilonewton meter. Find maximum shear stress. If another section is welded to previous one as shown, find reduction in maximum shear. So here there is an angle section and it is given a torque of 50 kilonewton meter. So what will be the maximum shear stress that it can hold? That is first question. And second one is, if another angle section of same diameter or same cross section is added to it, it becomes a square, right? So what will be the shear stress in that, and what is the reduction in shear in both the cases? I mean, from here to here, what is the reduction? Okay, fine. Now the given term is T is equal to 50 into 10 power 3 Newton meter is converted into mm. Okay, you need to find out tau max and reduction in tau max. Okay, so general equation for tau max is plus or minus 3t bt square. Okay, so here in this case, what you have to do, the given cross section is 150 up to here and 160 up to here. Okay, so according to the given cross sections, you need to do this whole diameter, I mean the whole denominator should be equally considered. That means 150 into the respective thickness plus square plus 160 into respective thickness, that is 10 square. Okay, that is what we need to do. Tau max is 3t by b1 t1 square plus b2 t2 square. Sorry, this is b2. Okay, here t1 is equal to t2, so no problem. Okay, so you will get tau max. So according to the, you cannot mug up a formula for angle section be like this. No, nothing like that. You need to, if they are giving the breadth and thickness as various terms, then you need to individually add all the respective sections. Okay, so we'll get tau max here, but here second case, it's a rectangular, hollow rectangular cylinder. So here you cannot apply this equation. You need to apply the shear flow pattern, that is torque is equal to 2q into A and T is equal to 2 into tau TA. Tau is equal to T by 2TA, right? So here A is, see, the central median distance. Okay, median is, this is total is 160 and this thing is 10, so here we'll be having 5, here 5, so it becomes 150. Here similarly it becomes 140. So area you got. Now torque they have given T, thickness is 10. Apply this, you will get tau max as 119.047 Newton per mm. So what sort of equations to be applied has to be found out. In this case, this is an angle section, whereas this is a rectangular hollow tubular section. Actually, this is a tubular section in this case. So for tubular section you need to apply this equation. There will be shear flow, but here you need to find out the thin rectangular section formula. Okay, so with that, the main parts, almost all parts we have covered. Still we can do some more problems in revision classes. Okay, so for the time being, you complete all your notes, get ready with your doubts. Please go through all these modules. Actually this module is very important when compared to all other modules, but you need to understand the basics from all the rest of the modules except third module. Third module is somewhat different. Okay, it's about polar coordinates. Okay, thank you.